Hi everyone, my name is Dr. Terry Van Alstyne. I'm a naturopathic doctor at corehealing.ca, and I know the body can heal itself when given the proper tools, and I do not believe in symptomatic treatment. I am running an online healing and detoxification program where I take patients step by step back to optimal health, optimal energy, and optimal weight by treating the top 7 causes of disease, in my opinion, which are poor diet, lack of nutrients, toxicity, stress, pathogenic microbes like bacteria, viruses, fungus, and parasites, negative thoughts, beliefs, and perceptions, and lack of exercise. So if you need my help to heal, please contact me and we'll see if my program is a fit for you. Today I wanted to talk about gluten, the impact of gluten on our health. Gluten is in everything, almost. It is easier now to find gluten-free, thank goodness, but it is the protein fraction in many cereals, like barley, rye, wheat, of course, einkorn, fife, kamut, and spelt. And so it's made up of hundreds of peptides or units of protein. And it actually feeds bacteria and viruses. And there's one virus in particular that it feeds that secretes neurotoxins, toxins that are toxic to the nerves. They actually damage the nerves, they inflame the nerves, and they shrink nerve cells or neurons. And so the impact is, what it causes is brain fog, poor memory, poor cognitive functioning, poor executive functioning skills where you can't multitask, you can't prioritize. You basically become comatose on it. It has an opioid effect on the brain. It can cause numbness and tingling in the extremities as well, and many other things. So gluten is like glue in the gut. That's what makes the dough gluey. And it actually damages the villi, or the hair-like structures that line the intestines where we absorb our nutrients through. So it sloughs them off, and that decreases our ability to absorb all the nutrients to feed every cell in the body, because those nutrients then go directly into the bloodstream and get delivered to every cell in the body. And of course, we are a pile of trillions of cells, and we need those nutrients to function properly. It also causes stuffy nose because it's feeding bacteria and viruses. The immune system then secretes mucus to trap those bacteria and viruses, and so that they can't spread. And so there's a stuffiness, it can impact respiration, and it can actually, because it's breeding bacteria and viruses by feeding them, it lowers our immune system, so we're more prone to getting sick from colds and flus and things like that. It also feeds strep bacteria, and strep bacteria is what causes acne. So it's going to make acne worse. And it also feeds pathogenic bacteria in the digestive tract like strep that causes small intestinal bacterial overgrowth and dysbiosis. So gas and bloating and other digestive issues. Could be constipation, diarrhea, cramps, etc. So gluten is bad news. And you may not realize the impact on your health if you're eating it every day, which most people do, because it's so available, it's everywhere, it's in everything. But it is so important that we stop eating it, or at least cut it down, because of all these problems that it causes. And it's something to think about. By going on a detox, you'll realize that when you do eat gluten, how severe it impacts your body. Once you clean out, you realize how detrimental it is, how much of a brain fog it puts you in, how exhausted you feel, dark circles under the eyes, glassy-eyed, stuffed nose. You feel terrible, and you look terrible. It's so obvious. So it's important to think about this when we feed our pristine little babies their first piece of gluten bread or toast, or when we send our children off to school when they have to learn something and remember things, and we're giving them gluten in the morning. It's going to impair their memory and their focus and their attention span and their energy for the day. And when we feed ourselves gluten, if we want to be able to perform our best at work and at home, this is going to be impacted by eating gluten. And not to mention that wheat is genetically modified. All genetically modified foods cause cancer. That's been proven. So please keep that in mind, and let's try to do our best to eat better and avoid the problem foods that are causing us more illness. And again, I am running an online healing and detoxification program. If you are suffering with a health condition, an energy condition, or being overweight and you need some help, please message me and let's get you on the road to health. Thanks so much.